Broadhurst Park for this Vanarama National League North game, and I've been told I've got to call it Bananarama, but I don't want to get in trouble.
You don't want 5 pages. I don't.
Professionalism. I don't. So there we go. Curzon Ashton, team that we know very well, Josh.
Yeah.
They're our opponents today, and a bit familiarity today.
Yeah, and like I think I was saying before, we're actually confident going into this, which is we've always been going in a bit in the unknown this season, haven't we? And
absolutely clueless, I think I would say, as to what we're going to face.
I mean, on Saturday I thought it was by far our best performance this season.
Okay.
We went. They had a couple of weaknesses, but we went, attacked them, and did really well, I thought. Just whether we can keep that up to date, especially against a team that we know quite well, or even if they've made a few changes to their team, we probably know how they're going to set up, like they did, pretty similar to the way they did last year. And I think we've got to maybe take advantage of that again.
I think what people have forgotten, Josh, is that last year when they got promoted, it was their first season, wasn't it, at that level? And they, given how long it took us to get out of it,
made it look so difficult,
and they came straight out. But in a sense, it's bit coming back to bite them a little bit, because they're down there at the bottom. They've yet to win. They're only one of 4 teams, I might add, who've not won so far in our division. Telford, Curzon, Bradford Park Avenue and Alfreton are the 4 teams that haven't won yet.
Proves the importance of us getting that win last week, even though it wasn't the best performance we've ever had. I think once you get that first win under your belt, it makes the next game a lot easier, because straight away you've not got that monkey on your back, you don't want to go 5-6 games without win. That's when issues start coming up, and now we've got that win, we've got a second win, and now you can get in a bit of a roll. Well,
I from what I'd read beforehand, obviously not knowing too much about this league, Telford looked like a side that were going to do well, and of course they're at bottom with 1 point, and they're struggling, aren't they? And they need that first win, don't they?
Confidence isn't there. I think when we played Charlie, I didn't go, but it looked like again we didn't have much confidence, and we get that win against Bradford last week, and again it looks a completely different scenario. We get 2 wins now, and now we win today, and it's 3 wins on the trot on the road. And
I noticed Dave Birch is in the side today, and one of the stats I was going to give you was that it would have been Dean Stott's 200th appearance for FC United this afternoon, but that's not going to happen. So we can save that one, can't we? And the other thing is that we've played them 6 times in the league and won 5, drawn 1. So we have a good record.
They've never beaten us in 90 minutes, have they?
No, they beat us
in their dudes. And
they did indeed. They did indeed. But, and they've had four players sent off, and of course we've only had 1 player sent off twice, who will be making an appearance in front of the camera very shortly.
So what do you think about how we're lining up today? Then I think Naya is becoming one that must play every game now, isn't he?
It's great to see him score last week, wasn't it?
Great header.
And
Sean Cook had a good game, I thought, on Saturday as well, as did Linfield. And them 2, I think, are potentially doing what he wanted Shelton Payne to do last year, when he brought in and sort of interchanged quite regularly with the striker, and didn't quite work out with Shelton Payne. With I think so far it has done with Sean Cook.
Well, he's got Rory Fallon and Sean Cook in the side
and
today.
He's got Linfield, so I think
So what do you think that means?
I think potentially Fallon will probably play further forward, as he has done in games this season, and partner Greaves, which I think could work out quite well. Should we go through the sides then? Josh, do you want to do the FC side? Dave Carnell in goal, and it's Dave Birch number 2, Liam Brownhill at 3, Adam Thurston at 4, Mia Bainu at 5, Luke Ashworth at 6, Matty Wolfen at 7, Rory Fallon at 8, Tom Greaves at 9, Sean Cook at 10, and Craig Linfield at 11. And on the bench we've got Cameron Murray, Greg Daniels, Sam Maidler, Scott Cheatham and Chris Lynch. And the Curzon Ashton side this afternoon: Hakan Burton in goal, Chris Rowney, Simon Lakeland, Daniel Shaw, Andrew Watson, Alex Frost, Ryan Brook, Joe Guest, Gary Burnett, Matthew Warburton, Liam Thompson, and the subs for the Nash: Niall Cummins, Ben Atkinson, Jordan Wright, Tom Eckersley and Cameron Mason. So I think you referred to it earlier, it's probably the first time we've gone into a game this season where we think perhaps we should win it. To win, and it can be worrying that, because you think a different kind of pressure. Yeah, we're probably expected today, well, they'll be expecting us, I think, to probably attack them and go on the front foot from the start, whereas a couple of the previous home games we've had this season, we have been on the back foot a little bit. Yeah, but we're certainly in a different place than we were before the Brackley game. I think that we played all right in parts in that game, but I think getting that win is the most crucial thing.
Yeah. So we look forward to the action this afternoon, and let's hope that FC United can get that next win chalked off, and we can climb up the table further, Josh. Welcome everybody again to Broadhurst Park, Panorama National League North fixture, FC United of Manchester versus Curzon Ashton. And just before we get into preview of today's game, can we wish Harry Galloway, who's the chairman of Curzon Ashton, all the best. He's been in hospital, he's not been too well. And Harry, from everybody at FC, we wish you a full recovery. And thanks for all the things you've done for us in the past, particularly last season. So hopefully you'll get well soon. Right, Josh?
On to today, positivity, I think, as Jerome was saying to us before, and as we were saying in the pre-match build-up, I think we're the first time we've gone into a game this season thinking like we were going to win. I mean, obviously you don't want the players to be overly confident, but I think they've got to have that extra spring in the step, especially after win on Saturday.
Well, we were talking to Jerome, weren't we, a few minutes ago, and Jerome's going to come and talk to us again later on, but there sounds like there's an awful lot of confidence in the side at the moment.
I think they're all good personalities like that. I don't think they would have dropped particularly even after the Charlie match. I just think getting that win sort of settles on the right track again.
Well, over the ball, off we go. Actually, there, number 7, he looks well up for it. He ran across the line there before they kicked the ball. Ryan Brook. That's a good ball, Ian Brownhill on his right.
Got a lot of space here to work with. Sean Cook.
Well, a nice bit of play. Ball's going to have to go back. Ashworth clears it. I tell you what, Josh, we've been playing 30 seconds, but they look very keen to do well here, did they not?
Yeah, I think both teams have already looked like they're going to go for goals here.
Oh,
sloppy pass there, I think. Bad control.
Daniel Shaw forward. It could be that both teams are feeling the same. That, you know, we're playing against familiar opposition.
Teams, you know, yeah, definitely.
Yeah. It's a bit
well played.
Come on, Rory, son. Good ball, Wolfie. Crosses it. Ooh, headed out. Dave Burts picks it up. Headed on. Unlucky.
Ooh, that's a
great cross.
Good play, that, to be fair.
Yeah, it was. Good play.
Matthew Warburton. That's away.
Oh, a Curzon score. Curzon score, but it was a loose ball in the box, wasn't it? But it was a great ball over to the left.
Yeah, I mean, we had 2 or 3 chances to clear that, I thought. We had the time, and they took advantage, and it's 1-0 to Curzon.
I think that's better, Wolfie.
So we need to switch the play quicker and make them chase.
That's a good ball.
Oh, it was a poor
cross from Cook. Breaking away again.
Curzon are on the counter, and it's Matthew Warburton. He's gone a long way, and it's a decent save that from Carnell. It was a good shot. Good effort that.
Okay, well, that's the first effort on goal from FC.
Yeah, not a bad attempt. Good move that, I thought, and just need to build on that, I think. Is that the 2 wingers can switch, and
well, they need to.
If they're not having a particularly good time against the particular fullback, they can change, and it does make a difference, that, because it's never static.
Oh, well done.
He's done well there, though.
Oh, great ball left, Rory Fallon.
That was a poor final ball, though, and it's easy.
Certainly was. He's going to get it back, Rory. Plays it back, Brownhill.
That's a deep ball, it's potential there.
Headed into the box by Greaves, or rather across the box. More like it, FC.
Building a bit of pressure here, it looks good. Some position here, just put a bit of pressure on their back 4. Naya there. He's got a bit of space to work with. Needs to be
but he's not got a lot of movement, has he?
Yeah, that's the problem.
That's a good ball. Linfield on the right hand side. Come on, Lenny.
Good ball that, straight to the keeper.
Straight to the keeper, well, he shoot. Great ball.
Well, it's 2-0.
Goal, 2-0.
Poor defending then. I thought it was a good move from Curzon. I think really need to do something now.
Yeah. 36
Matthew
minutes.
Warburton, who I thought has been, he's well deserved that goal, I think, hasn't he? He's been probably their best player so far, and the most dangerous. And it's 2-0 to Curzon, and with 9 minutes till the end of the first half. This is something though, before half time, that's an awful challenge that.
Joel Guest went in there, making the most of that, I think.
I thought, no, he went in.
Nasty challenge.
He went in with 2 feet, I thought.
Well, we heard it, didn't we? We heard him shout.
This could be Clark, and well, it's 2-0 to Curzon Ashton. Ryan Brook got the first goal in 4 minutes. They've had quite a few chances, and FC have struggled, and 10 minutes before the half-time whistle blew, Curzon scored again with Matthew Warburton, and a lot of margins to discuss. I think we've already had a bit of a positional and formational change in the first half, and I think we might see 2 substitutions at least.
Half-time, and today we've got a guest with us up in the gantry. Obviously, he's not the Messiah, he's a very naughty boy. It's Jerome Wright, obviously a club captain and team captain. Obviously not playing today, Jerome.
No.
I'd just like to talk to you a bit about being captain of FC United first, if that's okay.
Yeah, of course.
What was the thought process behind you taking over the captaincy this year?
Well, that question should be directed to Carl.
Yeah, he should,
but if I could try to answer it, I think it's more towards the behind the scenes of the team. I've been here the longest, played the most games. I know most of the players, so I think the thoughts behind his decision was for me to extend his views of what he wants the players to, or how he wants the player to behave.
As an extension on the pitch.
As an extension of himself, an extension of him and his views. So I think that was his thoughts behind it, to be honest. But you'd have to ask him of why the change. So I'm not sure why the change, but there was a few guys, probably myself, Liam Brownhill, Birchie, and Norton and Asher. There could have been a few guys, but luckily I was the chosen one. So not the best of starts.
Not in the Chelsea sense, obviously. Being the chosen
No, nothing at all like that.
So obviously Liam's taken over for now while you're on the sidelines.
Yeah.
Liam is he vice captain on the pitch?
He is vice captain anyway. Margie put that decision down to myself, who I'd like to be vice captain.
Yeah.
He did advise me of who he thought would have been good, and we both came up with Liam. It was like I just mentioned, it was myself as captain, but Liam and Birchie as vice captains, and obviously they're doing a great job in the club, because it's not just what's on the pitch; it's to keep us all together off the pitch as well, and through the week.
And exactly. And there's so much the players get involved in off the pitch anyway, FC youth activities and that kind of thing. So then to go on a little bit about the season so far, your thoughts on how it's developed.
On a personal note, not very well, but on a team level, I think it's gone quite well. Not what a fan or a support would expect, as in we've lost 3, drew 1, 2, and now we're losing. But as a team, we've gone up a level, so we're not expected to win every game. And nobody close within our team or the staff expects us to win every game. Yeah. And we're not that daft to believe that we're going to win every game. Yeah. When we're coming to the game, we've got the confidence to affect the game, to try and get a result, but we're not as immature to think we will win every game, especially after going up just from last season.
The second half, FC United do it all with it all to do. 2-0 down.
Well, it can't be much worse, can it, in this second half, performance-wise?
And for the second half, we've been joined by Jerome Wright, obviously not playing today.
Free kick to... Again, it's a long ball to Greaves, but he wins that one. Infielder, good ball there.
Post head. Oh, just couldn't stretch to it there, Wolfie.
Any touch there, I think it would have gone in the back of the net, and it's a fantastic cross, that. Good move. Great save there.
Great shot. We can shoot.
close if you've come to scoring that.
Because all we were talking about was plan B there.
Yeah.
Plan A was to try and stick it in the top right hand corner. So taking shot.
The idea there was there, wasn't it? Just the execution, wasn't it?
Try again.
It's a good point. Yeah, free kick. Something seems to be building here from FC United, and with our most consistent sort of 10 minutes of the game so far.
And another free kick goes in the same spot as the last one.
Top left. No, I do Ronaldo when he's put his foot through it and just surprised everybody.
I didn't notice that. Did the Curzon play get booked? Too busy looking at the box. Ball comes into the far post. Yes! Come on!
Adam Pearson, I think, was that? Is it number 4?
Good job the cameraman wasn't wearing earphones today.
Suddenly looks a very different game, and FC United got the tails up. I think had a good little period, and now it was back in the game.
You can see the urgency of FC United has improved.
Yeah.
And Curzon seem to be panicking a bit because they've not got their cushion anymore with the 2 goals. So the next goal is very important.
Oh God,
for
does.
us. It's a great flick on by Lina. Positivity about
definitely you can see that the whole game's changed since that goal. I mean, I think we came out well, started well the whole half. We only had a couple of chances, but we were getting
it's new to us.
Yeah, I mean,
football
that's
game wise, we've only had 3 or 4 here.
Yeah, something like that.
And so it doesn't have the. Go on. It doesn't have the feel of home just yet.
Yeah, I mean, got a great one here.
In the first half, it was 2 Curzon players, including that big number 5 against Greavesy. It was the other way around.
Well, it's a great pass out. It's a good effort.
Goes in.
It's 100, and when you're playing from 3,000-4,000, it has to be as a player, as an opposition player. You have to get something about it as well as the home players, don't you?
Yeah, you do. You notice that every team.
No, I think we've done better when we played it short and built a tackle, even though it's probably taken longer to get the shot in. It's a good effort that.
Shot comes in.
Oh, great finish.
That could quite easily be on 84 minutes, the winner. Well, stretched at the back, Jerome. Switched off for a minute, what do you think?
And I think
yes, all over the ball. Very stretched. Straight to the box. We've won it. Sam's getting a shot off.
Oh, what a goal! What a goal! And there's a few people that have left early, and that's probably one of the goals of the season so far. Scott Cheatham on the half volley, top corner, and the MRE's woken up again, and it's game on.
I just noticed how Old Trafford style, there was a number of people walking out when Curzon's third.
Yeah,
I just wondered, they've all stopped in the corner now.
That time to get something out of this game.
Well, we've still got 2.5 minutes of normal time and plus 5 minutes of injury time. It's not over.
Yeah, I mean, nothing surprised me sometimes in this, but we seem to come back from the dead in so many sort of situations. I mean, that's woken everyone up again.
Now, hopefully, the combination of that goal and the home end terrace support will give our boys the inspiration they need to get something out of this game.
That raw then. Dave Carnell with a long punt forward. So good defending that from Stockport. Curzon even.
Roy with a technical term in the background.
Right, going. got Cheatham. Oh, he's done well there, Sam Madeley. And again. Good ball in. Right! And it's 3-all, we've got a minute left, we go on and win it!
No, there's no better games when we come from behind like this. There's all those games we've had down the years. I know what's wrong with it. Listen to that crowd now.
But I'm shaking. Go on.
And with 2 minutes into added time, and FC United win a free kick in the centre of the park, about 10 yards outside the penalty area.
Down 80 minutes to come back. Top four, maybe top four.
What was it? Oh. And we're in what looks like the 4th minute now of added time. Oh, it's gone! Shot goes in.
Fouls for penalty.
Oh, he was clattered well outside the area.
Whatever foul, there's something was called for then. Got to be careful here. Curzon with some good passing. Just see this out, Reds, get a point.
Just close him down now.
No dramas. But close him.
Give him the time. Hey.
Oh, there's a... Nice.
2 against 1. He sliced it, the keeper. Oh, unlucky, Daniels.
That's it, time. Oh, watch out.
Oh, played Naya. Oh, space again. Jesus. Minute of added time.
That's the end of an absolutely fantastic game at Broaders Park. And I can't really speak.
Well, a more exciting 3-3 draw you'll never see. Yeah. Well, as I say, I don't think certainly the last 50 minutes of the game won't need much editing.
Well, I was saying before about the way we finished that game. Do the players see that now as 2 drop points, or will they be walking out this ground today buzzing? And you take that into the next game and you sort of say, well, we're 3-1 down, we're dead and buried, yet we still had the character to
be on Curzon side of the game because they were ahead by 2.
Well, I'm going to stop talking. I think Ryan's going to do something up in a few minutes.
How are you feeling about that?
Yeah, I'm pretty exhausted if I'm honest. It's hard work up here as much as it is down there.
The way we played the first half, I mean, Curzon were brilliant first half, weren't they?
Yeah.
Played us really well.
We knew it'd have to be a bit gun-go in the second half, but the changes he made, I thought, really good. Sam Madeley came on, didn't he? I thought Carl got it right then, because we had to go for it, didn't we?
Yeah. Well, the changes was excellent because the goals come from the guys who come on the pitch.
Yeah.
Daniel, Sam Madeley, the full-backs, because Scott came on.
Yeah.
He was effective down the line. Brownie was putting a lot of balls in when he went over to the right, and obviously the goals come from the substitutes.
Yeah, you're right about Scott Cheatham, because I thought just changed our formation there, didn't it? With like you say, with Liam going over onto the right hand side. We've been crying out for that really in the first half, I guess, but it was the right move. But when they scored that third goal, which was a cracking goal by the way,
it was.
I thought it was all over.
It was a great team play for the third goal.
Yeah,
and great work by Sam Madeley. But we're talking about the fullbacks, when Scott came onto the left and Liam switched back over to the right, it showed they looked a lot more comfortable as a unit, as a back four. Yeah, and then that helped the play in front of the guys.
Yeah, but having said that, throughout the game, Naya and Luke, I mean, I think they played well up front, but Naya and Luke looked good, I thought.
Yeah, they're very strong.
Which is a bit strange to say, isn't it, when we conceded 3, but I thought they did look good. I did think the problem was at full-back, and I think you did right. I think we sorted that out, and we looked much better.
Well, you're right, it's a strange one when you say Naya and Luke played well, because they did. They looked very comfortable and strong, but their goals didn't come from them direct, so that's why they did have a good game. but we had 3 goals against us.
Yeah, well, the second goal that Sam Madeley he scored the second goal.
Yeah,
his technique, I shouldn't talk about technique really, but his technique on that was just fantastic.
He won't do that again. He'll do that 10 times and he won't score another one.
Yeah,
but that come from the hard work down the line, and then obviously it was a deflection edge of the box, and it was a strange one. It's a side volley. Yeah. Scissor something.
Yeah, it was.
Yeah,
it
was.
was.
Top corner.
It looked great from here though, because we were right behind him.
Fantastic from here. I'm sure he's not going to show up at training on that.
No. And then of course that final one, across in, and I think it was a side foot finish, wasn't it? That was, just was it Greg Daniels the third one? Or was it Rory Fallon? Sorry,
no, Greg made it.
Greg made it on the left, didn't he? Yeah, Rory Fallon. But that was a good finish as well, because the way the game was set up, he could have panicked, could have blazed that over. It was a lovely finish, wasn't it? And the crowd at the end, I mean, when that went in,
after the second goal, the crowd lifted.
Yeah,
I think for it to get that third one because of the energy.
Yeah, I agree.
And you can tell when you said he could have panicked with the finish.
Yeah,
I think the energy inside him, he must have took him to slow motion and he slid it home for the equaliser.
So obviously you've got a couple of days training now before big trip down to Lowestoft on Saturday. How the team feeling about that?
Well, I don't know. To be honest, I've been sat up here.
Are you going?
Yeah.
You're going to be on the bus. You're allowed on the bus.
I'm allowed to go. Right. I'll be babysitting. But I think we might only train once this week because we've had a game today.
Yeah.
We travelled on Friday, so the boys have got to take the day off work.
Right.
So we'll either train. We'll have a rest tomorrow. I'm guessing we'll train Wednesday or Thursday. Look over injuries, see how the reactions are tomorrow or the next day, and then that's when they decide on.
And although we didn't get the 3 points today, they will treat that as a win, won't they? That'll really give them a buzz, won't it, at the end?
Similar to a win, we'll like we mentioned earlier on, because we came from behind. That's a million times better getting a point than losing 2 points if he was ahead. So Curzon will feel like they've lost the game, and we will feel like we've won it.
They're trying to put a brave face on it, but that they're disappointed.
From 2-0 up, we mentioned it a lot during the game.
Yeah,
they were stopping the play, breaking the play, slowing it down when they could waste time here and there. And so we will take the positives into Saturday, into training, and then into Saturday.
Yeah.
Whereas they'll feel like they've just been beat by a last-minute winner.
Yeah, you're absolutely right. Well, enjoy the trip down next week, Jerome. We'll see you back soon. Thanks for joining us this afternoon.
For having me.
Pleasure.
It's been a pleasure.